how to properly assume things, because humans do have intuition, so sometimes your shit do be right, and it is good to learn how to properly assume things. Because assuming things, I'm making this video for interacting with other people, interacting with other beings who aren't humans, and for like if you're like out somewhere, like let's say you're in a jungle, you got to use your intuition and shit like that, you feel me, which is pretty much like assuming shit a little bit, you feel me. So here's how you properly assume things. When you assume some shit, right, don't like give an answer, ask a question. Now here's what I mean. Let's say somebody's teaching you about some shit. Don't do this. Don't be like, oh yeah, it's like this. Don't do that shit. You're assuming too heavy. Instead, do this. Ask them, oh, so is it like this? Because right now you're assuming that it's like this, but you're not, but you know that you're not fully sure yet. So therefore you're asking a question and you're open to receiving. So let's say you're out in the fucking jungle one day, and then you're like, and then you're fucking chilling and shit like that, you feel me? And you're hungry as shit, and you hear some motherfucking rattling and shit like that, you feel me? Like you hear some shit inside the bushes, right? And you're like, holy shit, it's probably a deer. I'm gonna go kill it, you feel me? And then you go over there, try to kill it, it's a fucking bear. You feel me? Nah. How about you listen and be like, oh shit, I hear that rattling. Is that a deer? Maybe it's a deer. Because then you would be more careful when going up to that quote unquote deer. You would see, holy shit, it's a bear. Let me not fuck with the bear. You feel me? Also, when it comes to like the main, because obviously, I ain't gonna say obviously, but a lot of us aren't in those survival situations. So this is more for people who like talk to other people and other beings. And even if you don't realize you talk to other beings, because a lot of beings, right, will come to you and send you thoughts. A lot of people don't realize that when you're thinking, most of the time you're actually just channeling shit. You feel me? A lot of times you're just receiving thoughts and you're just channeling information. You feel me? So a lot of times you get like higher thoughts from different beings, right? And you may think that it's coming from you. So you think you already know what the fuck's being said to you. And you don't ask more questions about this thought. So it's like you may get this one smart ass thought. You're like, holy shit, I'm smart as fuck. Yeah, I get it now. You don't get it. You got it that one time, but you don't fully get it yet. Because it's not, that thought didn't even come from you, as in the personality you. You feel me? It came from the higher aspects of you that are connected to you by the spirit. You feel me? Which connects everybody. You feel me? So yeah, like, well, let me say connected to, nah, fuck that, spirit. I was gonna say soul level, because I mean most spirit guides are like soul level, but like, higher beings don't always come soul level. Sometimes they're spirit level. And soul level and spirit level is a bit different. Pretty much, if a being is on soul level, y'all could like swap your awarenesses pretty easily. Like you have more of like a life, like you may like that may be like a lifetime experience that you had type shit. Like you may have been them in a past life or in a future lifetime type shit. A spirit connection is like, you feel me? That may have never been your past life or future life, but y'all still connected and shit like that. And realistically, every single life is your life. Like your friend, that's you. The person all around the world, that's you, and you could experience their lifetime, but it's a bit different. Your friend is more likely connected to the soul, you feel me? And the person around the world is more of a spirit connection. But realistically, it's all spirit connection. And like it gets tricky and shit. And I'm sorry I even said that shit, because now I might be confusing people, and I'm fucking sorry. Fuck. But my whole entire point is, ask questions about this shit. You feel me? If you receive a high ass thought, you feel me? Question that thought a little bit and then learn more about that shit, because it could be a different being trying to tell you some shit. You feel me? You don't even know that shit. When it comes to other people, whether you're talking to a teacher, right, you could learn more from the teacher if you ask questions and stop assuming shit. If you're teaching somebody else, if you ask the student questions, you could learn more about the student and answer their questions better. If someone's asking a question, be like, oh yeah, just do if someone is asking you a question, right? Don't be like, oh yeah, just do X, Y, and Z. Instead, be like, how would you feel about doing X, Y, and Z? They didn't be like, well, I can't do X, Y, and Z. Like, let's say you recommend them to do some type of exercise, right? But they're like, oh, I can't do that because like this part of my body's damaged. You feel me? You wouldn't have fucking known that though if you just said, oh, do X, Y, and Z. You feel me? You should have asked them first. It's way better, and like it builds more receptivity. And yeah, it's just way better. Okay, that's it. Peace.